Hi Scorpio. Let's see what the cards have for you for mid-July. It'll just be a quick read today. Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Nice. These are clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Wow. Okay, bottom of the deck you have the Star. That is so beautiful. This Knight of Pentacles energy, this slow-moving, grounded energy has been coming in a lot. Seven of Cups, Ten of Swords. Interesting. There's some energies in the background there that might want to surface, but things are moving slowly, so it's up to you what you bring to the surface here. Now, this Star is very much saying the same thing. The Star is about laying the foundations for the universe to grant your wishes. So you do need to be mindful of what you're putting out to the universe. What's going on below the surface? What is your heart asking for? What is your subconscious manifesting in your life? Because whatever that is, the universe is going to hear you. And if it's not something you actually want, when the universe grants these wishes for you, you might discover that you've actually manifested something that you didn't want in the first place. So be very mindful about what your subconscious is putting out there and what your heart really, really wants as much as you can. And you are weighing up your priorities here. You're weighing up your options. You're trying to figure out what it is that you want here. And this may have come in because this Eight of Wands swept into your life. This is some kind of news or communication, some kind of information that's come in very quickly and very unexpectedly. It feels really positive, but it's put you in a spot where you're like, wait a minute, which direction should I take? Should I keep going the way I'm going, or should I follow this new path that's come my way? That's where you really need to be clear, because the universe, this Star card, will grant your wish, whichever way you want to go. So this news has come in fast, but you can take your time making this decision. And I feel like it's really important to take your time with this and make this decision carefully and consideredly, because your influencing energies are the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Now, the Seven of Swords, it can be a little bit sneaky. There's a sense of not seeing everything clearly. In this card, he's partially hidden by this tree and he's carrying his bow there. He could be a friend, he could be a foe. This is the card where you do need to take your time to figure out whether he's on your side or not, whether this Seven of Swords is going to work in your favor or it's going to lead you down the wrong path. That's why I do really want you to take your time with this. That Seven of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Cups, which is about you walking away from what no longer serves you. This feels really interesting in this clarifying position. It's seeming to suggest that it's time for you to walk away from something that's been in your life for a while and go down a new path. But I do want you to be mindful and really trust your intuition here with that little crescent moon up in the corner there. That's hinting at the High Priestess energy, which is all about intuition. You definitely want to move away from what no longer serves you and embrace your freedom, embrace this sunrise. But just be mindful that this energy of the Seven of Swords is not convincing you that something that's actually quite positive in your life is not serving you. You need to really be clear internally that your thoughts, this is what I was saying with the Star, make sure your thoughts are not caught up in old patterns, old programming that's convincing you that something is not right for you when actually it's exactly what you need. It could be that it's not right for you, but you just need the clarity on that. And right now, these cards are telling me that's not clear, because I'm not getting an answer one way or the other, whether you need to stick with the old or go with the new. That's why you do need to take your time with that Two of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Pentacles under here as well. This is another card of really taking your time, plotting your path, looking at all the details, making sure you have all the information you need before you step out onto your path. These two cards, the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, have come up in another read as well with a similar vibe. So we'll move to the outcome and I'll explain what I mean there. So the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords in your potential outcome. The Queen of Wands, she's a card of action and courage and vibrancy as well. She's got a lot of warmth and a lot of heart. She's not afraid to take steps, to be a leader, to take charge of her life. So this decision is entirely up to you. there could be someone coming in who has this energy that you just want to latch onto. She's very charismatic, the Queen of Wands as well, very attractive. So if someone comes in that has that charisma, and it doesn't need to be female, it's a more yin energy. So they can seem quite kind and internally focused, but they're just very compelling and attractive. And if you find yourself wanting to follow their advice, this is where I want you to just take a step back, because you might not be able to see things clearly here, and things might not be what they seem with that Seven of Swords. You really need to be very, very clear before you make a decision during this time. You really want this wish to be granted, but just make sure that you know what you're getting into. The reason I'm saying all of that is this Knight of Swords is clarifying this Queen of Wands, and he's so fast. he's flying head on. He seems like he's direct, like there's no deception here, but he's very reckless. This Knight of Swords might not see the dangers in the road ahead because he's flying too quickly. This is just a warning to not go too fast into this. Use some of this Knight of Pentacles energy. Take this time with this Two of Pentacles. Where you are right now, where you're weighing things up, I want you to stay in that space a little while longer to really figure out if this new path that's come in, this new person, this new option for your life that's come in is the right way to go, because it does feel like if you take this path, you are going to be leaving something behind. And again, I'm not saying that it's not the right path. For some of you, it could absolutely be. But I just want you to be absolutely certain before you do, because for some of you, when you walk away from this, you might down the track realize that actually you kind of wish you hadn't done that. It's a very interesting energy. It feels exciting, this energy. There's a real excitement and a positivity around this. I just feel like that's why you kind of need to make sure you take a step back and evaluate everything, because excitement can be built around deception as well as around truth. So I want to make sure you've got all the facts before you take any big leaps, just so you don't crash with that Knight of Swords. Okay, I'm going to pull some advice cards. I've already given you a lot of advice there. I'm sorry about that, Scorpio, but it's just what the cards are really sort of yelling at me right now. So yeah, that really ground yourself, that Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles under there. Your options are open. It's an exciting time. I just want to make sure that you know exactly what you're getting into before you... Oh, wow. Okay. This flipped out straight away. That's really, really important. When you get the same card twice, it's always important to pay attention to them. And in this case, I've already highlighted that Two of Pentacles so many times, and to have it come out again, this is a really big deal, Scorpio. I really, really want you to weigh up your priorities here. Really pay attention to the details. Take your time. This infinity symbol, the infinity symbol in this card, I normally consider it kind of a warning. You don't want to get stuck in this loop of trying to make a decision forever. But in your case, this feels to me like it's saying, please take time. Juggle these pentacles for as long as you need to in order to gain all the information before you take a big leap here. I almost feel like this is a really specific read for like one or two people out there that have got some very specific thing in their life that they're trying to decide if they're going to accept or move on from. And for others of you, you might not really understand what this is about right now, but there's definitely something going on in the Scorpio realm that's kind of tempting you away from this life that you've chosen and asking you to move on to a different path. So just make sure you know what you're getting into. The Hierophant, fantastic. Okay, so if you still can't make your mind up, seek advice from someone that you trust. Oh, wow. And at the moment, we've got the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. You take your time with this. But yeah, with the Hierophant, this is someone in a position of authority, someone that you trust with this particular situation, someone that you can go to seek advice and who will be very level. It's someone that's not involved in the situation, that's got a bit more perspective, a bit of a higher perspective, and can give you a really balanced opinion about you and this situation and how you can tackle it. Because I'm reading for a lot of different people and I don't know any of you individually at a personal level, these cards can't tell you exactly what you need to do, but they are asking you to seek that advice when you need it, if you need it. It's also telling me to look at this from a space of balance and what I always call that spiritual awareness. It's a higher level of thought, a higher level of understanding and perspective that takes us out of the excitement, that lower level excitement of this is such a great deal. In order to make a clear, balanced decision here, you do need to take a step back and switch into that higher mind or seek advice from someone who's got that perspective. One more card of advice here. Oh, there we go. The Page of Pentacles. This is another card asking you to be patient. He's a student. What I'm feeling this card is asking is to do your research. He's right at the beginning of his journey. A seed has been planted. It is exciting, but this guy is very, very patient and he's a thorough learner. He wants to learn everything about this before he starts building this next part of his journey. So take time. It's all the same messages. Take the time you need and do your research. Get all the details, all the facts before you leap into this. Oh, right. Okay, let me get 3 final message cards for you, Scorpio. Wow. Okay, the 6 of Cups. Really beautiful card. Ooh, 4 of Pentacles there. And the High Priestess. That's so perfect. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got the 10 of Swords. Wow, there's that Judgment under there. The 2 of Cups and the King of Wands. Okay, so these 3 cards are your final message. It's pretty much reiterating everything I've already said. There's something this 6 of Cups is usually about innocent love and reconnecting with something from your past. What I'm feeling, this is something that's exciting you in a sort of youthful, childish kind of way. It's something that's getting you excited, getting you hopeful. There's a hopeful innocence in this 6 of Cups. I feel like that's where you can be taken advantage of when you're in this beautiful space. And the cards are just saying it's not necessarily that that's going to be the case, that someone's going to take advantage of you, but they just don't want you to be taken advantage of. So hold your cards close to your chest. Do your research. These 4 of Pentacles, just be mindful. Be a little bit resistant to releasing these pentacles before taking any steps. Just be careful, just to make sure that what's ahead of you is safe for you, comfortable for you, that you're happy to take this step, this big leap, and really trust your intuition. That's what this little moon in the top of that 8 of Cups was asking as well. The High Priestess, she's highly intuitive, very powerful spiritual energy, very intuitive, very psychic energy. You have this available to you. This intuitive energy is available to you. So trust your intuition. Take your time. You can stay, please do stay in this heart-centered energy. Just mind your step as you go. With the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I have finally got the impression that this new thing that's coming in, whatever this is, it could signal a dramatic ending for you. This is the death of the ego. Whatever this is, whether it's a financial situation or a relationship situation, whatever this is, it has the potential to, I don't like using this term, but I got the word crush you if you're not careful. This death of the ego is, look, it's something that we all need to go through. It's the dark night of the soul before our awakening. And you have the Judgment under there, which is the awakening card. So it's never a bad thing when you go through the 10 of Swords and you would go into a high level energy and real heart-centered energy as well. These cards are just saying that you don't need to go through this. There's a way to bypass this. Otherwise, this read wouldn't happen. We wouldn't be getting these warnings about this coming and about you taking your time before you move forward with this if you had to go this Ten of Swords route. Remember what I said about the Star card. You can change the message that you're putting out into the world. If you want to create this beautiful heart-centered life with that Two of Cups and a beautiful awakening with that Judgment card, you can choose the way that comes in by putting something out to the universe that's very specific about what you want. So all of these are just saying, please take your time. Whatever this exciting new adventure is that's come in for you, take your time with this and really trust your intuition and seek guidance from people around you if you need it. Okay, I really, really wish you good luck with all of this, Scorpio. I'm excited to see what comes from it, and I wish you all the best.